Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. This is quite unconventional. I'm going to be recording some videos on my personal save, which I'm going to call Making a Name. It's like non-league to legend. Started at the bottom, trying to work my way to the top and enter the Hall of Fame. The reason I'm starting halfway through is because FM21 is out in November. There's a lot of content creators at the moment out there doing all the other niche things. I didn't really want to copy anyone overly by doing like Athletic Bilbao or somewhere in Greece, somewhere in Colombia. There's plenty of content creators out there for that. So what I do is first take you through the history of what I've done so far. I'm in my third or fourth season in 2024, so fourth season. Or fifth. Do maths, Troy. Anyway, whatever it is, I'll take you through it, and then go through where I'm at now, what's happened, what my plans are, etc, etc, etc. So, my profile. I started at Havant and Waterlooville, so even after the disappointment of the previous series, where I got sacked within 4 episodes, look here, 2020, promoted via playoffs. It is possible to do it. Anyway, so I started off at Havant and Waterlooville, and ended up getting promoted via the playoffs to the Vanarama National League. They are still in the Vanarama National League. Where did they finish? They finished 6th, so that is playoff, isn't it? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. They did get to the playoffs. First round, they got knocked out by Chester, but they're not doing too bad. So I left them in a pretty good condition. I then got offered the job at St Mirren, which, going from a Havant and Waterlooville, are still semi-professional, so great opportunity to go to a professional club in the Premiership in Scotland. I did pretty well there. When did I take over? So 21 to 22 season. 21, I didn't finish 9th. I finished 3rd, so did pretty well there. They're currently 4th in the Premiership, so they're maintaining this strong push. Recruited quite a few players there, so I did all right. And then got offered the job at Stoke, which I jumped at the opportunity, really. And then, as you can see here, won the league with Stoke, which was an epic season. League table, now it goes stages. Last season, league table, look at that. Stoke won the league, 46 games, 35 games won, 8 drawn, 3 lost, 102 goals scored. 26 conceded. It's a plus 76 goal difference, which was astronomically more impressive than the rest of the division. And I had a point start of 113, which I won the league with like 8 games to go, something ridiculous like that. So then obviously we got promoted to the Premier League, where I just finished 7th in my first season. So I'm doing really, really well. I'm not sure if we've qualified for the Europa Cup 2 or whatever it's called. Rules. Oh, yeah. Euro Cup 2 playoffs. I don't know if we're in that because I have not had any notification that we're in it yet. So we'll see how that goes. With regards to the squad, let's go to team report. I've actually put together quite a good squad. So my main team is Stefano Turati in goal. Bought him for 15 million from Charleroi, Belgian team. Now he's already worth 12 mil, but I've got an 85 million pound release clause. He is a 3.5-star current ability player with a 4-star potential ability. Number 1 goalkeeper that I've got. It will take a very good goalkeeper for someone to come in and replace him. As you can see, really good attributes here. Could do with better teamwork. Pump these up a little bit, but essentially he's a really good goalkeeper. My back line is normally Josh Timon, who is a Stoke boy, essentially. He's my left back. He's currently wanted by Brighton and Newcastle and is starting to consider whether he should be looking to move to a bigger club. He's done really well this year. 22 appearances, 1 goal, 3 assists, 6.92 rating in the league. Pretty good. I did buy Nuno Mendes from West Brom for 10 million. Bought him as a wonder kid. Is he still a wonder kid? No, he's just a fullback now. But 21 years old, so one definitely for the future. Has already got 16 under 21 caps for Portugal. 3.5-star current ability with a 5-star potential ability. He's a star player who could still improve. Driven. His report, well favoured in the side of pros, so he's really good. He's done really well this year. 6.93 average rating from 20 appearances this year, so really good. So my main left backs. Del Fry, who I got from Middlesbrough for 6.25 million when I got promoted. 37 appearances, so he's pretty much played all year. 4 goals, 4 man of the matches, and 7.1 average rating. So that's a really good return. There you go, important player in his prime years. 3.5-star current ability, same potential ability, but pros significantly outweigh. Although I do need to improve my defence this year because, as you'll see when we go through a little bit more, so many goals conceded. I lost so bad when it come to the bigger teams. I'll quickly go look at that. Lost. So I lost against Everton 1-0, not bad. Lost against City away 3-0, not bad. I lost at home to Liverpool 5-1. I lost at home to Arsenal 5-0. I lost away to United 4-2. I lost to Chelsea 3-0 at home. I lost again to Liverpool 4-0. So Liverpool beat me 9-1 on aggregate this year. So I need to solidify that defence. And our goal difference this year is only +3 in the league, which needs sorting. So I do need to strengthen. I'll only go a couple more over the key players. So I've got Adam Webster, and pretty much played all year as well. He came in on 425,000 from Brighton, but he helped us get promoted. Bought him in January, finished the last bit of the season, and then he got promoted to the Premier League, and he's pretty much played all year. My right back, Tommy Smith, who's been at Stoke for a while. He's team leader, so he's essential to the club. He's played really well. And then Ahmed Godwin, who I've loaned from Real Madrid. He's made 12 appearances. And he's got a 6.92 average rating, so he's not done too bad. He is a wonder kid. Definitely still full of development. 3.5-star current ability to a 4.5-star potential ability. He is outweighing Tommy Smith at the right back position. He's going to go back though, so I won't worry about him too much. Tommy Doyle got on a free from Man City, and he's been ever present. He's got a very good affiliation with the fans. There you go, the fans have a great affinity towards this player. He's been ever present. 7.17 in his first season in the Premier League. He's really good. 7.63 in the Championship. He's been amazing. 6 goals, 5 assists, 4 player of the matches, 10 yellow cards admittedly, but he's not the only one. As you'll see here, we've accumulated 87 yellow cards throughout the year, second highest in the league, and 2 red cards throughout the year. Another couple of excellent players is Rayan Cherki, who on loan from Man City, 4.5-star potential ability, 4.5-star current ability, 5-star potential ability. Wonder kid, amazing. He's been my top player all year. 7.06 average rating for the league, 9 goals, 6 assists. FA Cup he played pretty well. All in all, great player. He's going to go back. Keep being tempted with an offer for him, but when his estimated cost is 75 to 136 million, I don't have that kind of money. I could, but I'm not spending it on one player. The other guy on loan from Man City is Bienvenu Toure. Again, another good player. Had him on loan last year in the Championship. He played really well. It's not quite made it as good as Cherki this year, but still 6.8, really good from 29 appearances. 3 goals, 2 assists, 2 man of the matches. And my other pretty decent player is Ronan Darcy, who I got for 14.5 million from Nottingham Forest. Finished the season in the Championship, again helped us push up there. From 17 appearances in the Championship, he got 2 goals, 2 man of the matches. And this year he's played pretty consistently. 32 appearances, 2 goals, 1 assist. 6.9 average rating, which is really good for his first season in the Premier League. Yes. So he's done really well. Really, really well. Got a few transfers already lined up. So Pedro Perez, who is a 19-year-old Portuguese centre-back, capped at under 20 level, coming on a free transfer. As you can see, 2-star current ability, but a 4-star potential ability. So he's going to come in one for the future. Although adaptability and injury proneness are ones that I would normally avoid, he was free, so whatever he comes in for, if we have to sell him in the future, so be it. Abbas Ibrahim is on his way out. Don't use him at all. Been on loan. I used him 7 times in the Championship in my first season. And then binned him out. He went to Huddersfield on loan, pretty much did the same, and then he's just been to Rotherham in League One, which he's played 42 times, so looks like his area of expertise is League One. And then the last guy I've got coming in is another free transfer, I think, yes. Another free transfer, Giancarlo Partipillo, under 20 capped Italian. Again, he is 3-star current ability, 5-star potential ability, deep lying forward. Comes in with a good amount of pros. Again, adaptability is one that I would normally avoid, but again, as it's a free transfer, not a problem, and he's deemed as a wonder kid, so it's a good acquisition for us. If we get him in the right mentoring group, he could get over that. Now, I've been blessed with 68.8 million pounds in the transfer budget, and 800,000 I think they gave me. That's not updated yet. They said they give me just over 800,000 pounds per week on the wage. So I've got to do some transfers, but I thought I'd go through end of season stuff. So finish the season in 7th place. Players inducted into the Stoke overall best 11. Who are my players? One, I pretty much lost Jack Butland straight away when I moved to Stoke as well. He went to Marseille, that's it. He went to Marseille for 4.1 million. It's not a lot, but he wanted out. He was demolishing the dressing room, so I just had to get rid of him. Didn't really have the power at that time to manoeuvre a better deal. But Atibo went as well. He was a great player for us, but Wuhan offered 25 million to a team that was in the Championship. I bit their hand off, and he also wanted to go, so he had to go. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of my players in the overall best 11, so we're doing pretty well there. Substitutes, Tarati's on the bench. Patrick, I've just let go. A transfer was already put in place for him, 3.4 million to come in. Just sold him for 7.5 million. He's a 31-year-old Spanish. It says centre back, but really it's a right back. And again, he wanted to go, so I had to let him go. Bauer, let him go. He was here when I got here, but got rid of him for 5.75 million. It's not really, he's all right, he's average. So I wanted to free up some wage budget. Ryan Woods, still here. Jordan Cousins, still here. Joe Allen, he was already gone before I got here, but he's not really very good. And then Federico Bonazzali. Bought him for 575,000 whilst in the Championship. He came in straight away, played 28 games, scored 10 goals with 1 assist. He's played 20 times in the Premier League and got 9 goals, so it's not doing too bad. I had a bit of an off part where he didn't score for ages. You can see here he's played really well. I don't think I can go back that far. No, only gives me 20 games. Oh, actually, he's played 20 teams. But he went for a time where he just couldn't score. Even in the 20s, he didn't really score that many. So, plus he was injured a little bit. So a difficult season for him, but he did pretty well to come back. End of season awards, Tommy Doyle, 51% of the fans' player of the season. Second is Cherky with Dale Fry in 3rd place. Goal of the season is Ryan Cherky, scored against Sheffield United. Let's take a look at this. Darcy with the ball in the middle, out to Timon. Cherky picks up the ball. Oh, I think I remember this, yeah. What a goal that is. What a goal. Well worthy. There's a few good ones as well, but not a bad decision. Signing of the season is Dale Fry, and young player of the season is Tommy Doyle. He's just epic. He's not going anywhere. Leeds want him though. Top goal scorer is Cherky with 10 goals. Tommy Doyle with the highest average rating is 7.15. Most assists is Cherky with 7. Best pass completion is Ryan Woods with 89%. How many games did he play this year? 16 games, so it's not bad. Most man of the matches come from Tommy Doyle and Dale Fry with 5 each. And then the most yellow cards is Tommy Doyle, so he's not very good at tackling. As we can see here, he's only 11. So we do play a gegenpress system, so we do need to do a little bit better than that. We just end up giving away loads of free kicks, which was the issue against the big teams. Give away the free kicks, they capitalise on it, we're then behind, and then we struggle to break them down. So we don't want to do that anymore. Season review. Performed above expectations. They expected us to fight bravely against relegation, so we smashed that out of the park. We did lose to Wolves in the 4th round of the FA Cup and lost to Tottenham in the quarter-final of the Carabao Cup, so not bad. Could do with a stadium expansion if our average attendance is full, so I might speak to the board about that. Club vision for the coming season. Develop players using the youth system, which I've been doing. Play attacking football and possession football, which again I've been doing, and don't sign players over the age of 30, which I think is the only right thing to do. Work within the wage budget, minimum 2-year contracts of first team players, which is essential really, and then sign players to sell for a profit, which again is the whole point of the free transfers. Avoid relegation this year, and then I've got youth facilities being improved. So yeah, I will accept the current vision. Tommy Smith, Josh Timon and Tommy Doyle are my team leaders, which is pretty good. End of season team meeting. So how do I want to do this? There's the board is saying avoid relegation, so that's probably where I want to be heading with this team. Because again, second season syndrome, it happens. So it's been a long season. I hope you had a good break. You're going to need to come back fully refreshed in order to aim for mid-table season. No. Looking ahead to next season, I'm optimistic that we can fight against relegation and stay up comfortably. I'm pleased we're able to avoid relegation this season. We're going to learn from the lessons from it to make sure that we're not embroiled in the same battle next season. No. Going into the next season, I think we're in a good position to avoid relegation. It's been a long season. I hope you all had a good break. You guys need to come out fully refreshed because I think we're going to be in a relegation battle next time around and would be best to stay up. Now, there's one that says few new faces. I don't think it's giving me that option, is it? He's done very well to adopt our style. Blah, nah. It's been a long season. I've sent it one. I've not been wholly satisfied with our efforts to no defensive football. Oh, definitive football. No. Try and sign it up. A certain calibre of player between now and the start of the season. You should all prepare to fight even harder for your places. Objective. We want this club to be at the best it possibly can, and with that in mind. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to go this one. Ow. So, I've pleased 3 players and annoyed the others. I'd have expected a little more realism from you, to be perfectly honest. We're not good enough to be setting our sights beyond survival. I'm sensitive to the opinion of the room, and I feel if there's a general feeling that I'm overplaying our hand, as if there's piss in, I'm happy to lower the bar. It's fine. I've pleased them. Exactly this sort of reaction. So I've got them all good. They're off on their holidays. Bon voyage. Training camp destination. Where do we want to go? Let's go to USA. Big money there. And then Pino is a Stoke target. Now, Pino was a guy who had on loan from Spurs. And he was a 7.42 from 38 games, 7 goals, 2 assists, 4 man of the matches. He was excellent. He is a wonder kid. I would love to bring him back. but they're wanting a lot of money. So his estimated cost, I'd happily pay that, but every time we try, they want a lot more money. Suggest terms? Oh, they do. Oh, I'll come back to that. Interesting. Could do with him, because yeah, as you can see from the team report, what we went over a little bit earlier, need to strengthen here. Probably could do with a more decent backup goalkeeper. Definitely need a decent striker. I'm going to lose Cherky unless I can potentially get him back on an extended loan. And I could do with a defensive midfielder, because we're going to try and move to a tiki-taka system. Try and keep the ball more. Because when we, again, against the bigger teams, we lose the ball, and then we get absolutely annihilated. Because we can't defend. So strengthen here, keep the ball. And to get a striker to actually put the ball in the back of the net. So what I'm going to do is go through pre-season and get some transfers in, and then we'll come back towards the new season. So good news, we have qualified for the Euro Cup 2. I've never played in this competition before. The current holders are Spartak Moscow, who beat Everton. As a Liverpool fan, I'm very happy to see that. So where are we going to enter? Stoke qualified for the 2024 Euro Cup 2 by securing a top 7 finish in the Premier Division. Does it say where we're going to enter? Competitions? Not yet. What did the Premier League say? I think it said like a qualifying round, didn't it? Rules. Euro Cup 2 playoff. So let's go back here, go back to the stages. I assume it's going to be one of these group stage, first knockout round. I assume it's going to be one of these best placed places. That's fine. But at least we're in Europe. Europe brings money. Money brings better players, better rep. And then hopefully be able to get a job elsewhere. Not that I'm going to start. I'm not going to apply. Because I want teams to actually come looking for me. But what kind of calibre of club are we looking at when it comes to it? No one in the seat at the moment. So these are in the job security page, all the current jobs in order of reputation. So Napoli at the top. I want a manager. I'm probably not going to be good enough for them. But Dynamo Moscow, Minoras from the Mexican League, Aberdeen. I'm not going back to Scotland. I might go to Belgium. Nah, who am I kidding? I'm going to stay in England unless like one of the big leagues. So Italy, Spain, Germany, Portugal. Who else? Maybe Holland, France. Got to be one of the big leagues to pull me away. So yeah, I'm going to crack on with pre-season. Well, would you believe I've been offered the England job? So I've not won a league in the high leagues. I've only managed Stoke in the highest league and St Mirren in the Scottish Prem. But I've just been offered the England job. The English Football Association have named Stoke boss Troy Tigwell as the new national coach. With Tigwell set to divide his time between club and country, it remains to be seen whether a conflict of interests will emerge or whether he will cope with the additional pressures. Tigwell, a Sky Bet Championship winner with Stoke, brings a wealth of experience with him. Tigwell was the subject of considerable criticism at Havant and Waterlooville in 2019 following a humiliating FA Trophy exit at the hands of Hungerford. Funny how they always put something really negative in it when I won promotion in the same year. Surely that's better. Anyways, right. So, rival Scotland. Harry Kane captain, assistant manager Steve Holland. World ranking with 4th. Harry Kane's all-top goal scorer. That's not bad. What we got? Prospects: Harry Kane, Ali, Maddison, Stone, Sterling, Tomori, Cook, Rashford, Sancho, Trent, Aarons, Henderson, Foden. I mean, these are all names everyone should be familiar with. So, yeah, schedule a press conference with the media. Let's do it. So you see here, there's changes over here. So this is Stoke, this is England. Alright, so what have we got with England? Competitions. So no game for 46 days, knocked out there, qualified, competition finished. So literally it's just the European International League Division A. I've got Albania, Italy and Switzerland. Well, that'd be fun. So I'm on 74k a week. England appoint Tigwell as manager, lovely jubbly. indicate their expectations. Oh yeah, where's the performance? I don't get this bit. Oh, okay, here you go. So the league, they don't regard as important, so they won't be judging me on it. That's handy. Euros, minimum is to reach the semi-final. Yeah, won't be judging you on the team's performance. So the board won't be judging you on this team's performance in this competition. The board won't be judging you on the team's performance in the competition. Won't be judging you on your team. Okay, so not actually judging me, which is random. That makes total sense. I would like to welcome you. Blah blah blah. So that's a big bit of fun. Speaking of which, I'll just tell you where I currently am with the Stoke save, or should I say, I'm making a name save. Done quite a few transfers. Had a good pre-season so far. Only conceded 1 goal against LA Galaxy. I've not really played anyone. Galatasaray, a pretty good team. Beat those 3-0. The current team is looking like this. So Tarati in goal. Timon and Mendes still at the left back. Del Fry, Ruben Pino, who I've gotten just to transfer this window. Webster and Collins at the back. Godwin and Smith at the back right. Actually, I'll just go through transfers to be easier. Transfer history. Okay, so this year on the outs were Miguel Almeida, who I got in on a free whilst my first or second year at Stoke, I think. No, last year. So second year at Stoke. Got him on a free, sold him for 6.75 million. He's a good player, but Leicester wanted him, so Leicester can have him, especially for that price. Owen Chapman, I believe, came through our youth. Yeah, came through our youth, sold him for 2.5 million. So he's gone to Norwich as a future prospect. Carl Martinson, who I just got this year for 700k, has already gone out on loan a couple of times, so already made his money back. He is a 2.5-star current ability with a 4.5-star potential ability. So he's got a lot of room to improve. So he's gone out on loan to get the much needed first team football. David Watkins is out on loan. Again, player I bought in on a free. Nope, sorry, he came through our youth system. 3-star potential, so he's getting some much needed time out there as well. Same with Sean McAllister, who's a 1.5-star current ability, 3-star potential. He's gone out on loan as well. Ruben Gartner McIntosh has gone out on loan, 3-star potential ability. Sol Brad Smith, he was ever present in the championship win. However, he's just not Premier League worthiness. So we bought him for 650,000. Sold him for 2.3 million. That's not too shabby. So we've done pretty well there. Luke Noble, got him for 325,000. He was already here when I got here, I think. But he's gone out on loan. He's done a lot of loans, but he needs a lot of match experience because he's got 3-star potential ability at 22 years old. So this is the last year he'll go out on loan. We'll get another year out of him, and hopefully if he can step up, then I'll give him a new contract. Stanley Ogbonna has gone out on loan to Kettering. He's not really worth talking about. Sam McCall, who I just bought, has gone out on loan. So I bought him for 300,000. Sent him out on loan to FC Halifax. He made 11 appearances there. And then now in the Vanarama National League. He's now gone to Bromley in League 2. 4.5-star potential ability player. So he's got a lot of improving to do, but he's definitely got the capability to make a decent left winger. I'd like him to play up here, but having someone that can push back and play proper left wing is good. And then the last player out at the moment is Sak Rook, who is a centre back who I bought in for £250,000. He's gone out on loan to Stockport in the National League, made 15 appearances. He's now gone to Bristol Rovers in League 2, so he's making the step up. 4-star potential ability, so again, another good player. Players we brought in on a free. Dunstan Drake, this was all my director of football. Got him on a free from Arsenal. He's got potential. 3-star potential, really. I'd say it's not too shabby. Adrian Fane. The team Fortuna Dusseldorf, I believe, got relegated. So he was he had a buyout clause of 8.5 million. And for a player that's a 4-star current ability and 4-star potential ability to sit in that deep line playmaker role, which we were looking to shore up the defence, it's a great player. Star player and could still improve. So it's a perfectionist. So I'm getting him into some mentoring groups, mentor the youngsters. 25 years old, got him on a 3-year contract. Great steal. Absolute great buy. Ruben Pino from Tottenham. He was on loan at us when we won the championship. Ever present. He went back to Spurs, made 18 appearances, and now they've wanted to sell him. So they made their money back on him, but this player, 3.5-star current ability, 4.5-star potential ability, comes in as our best centre back. No cons. Just all pros. The fans already like him because of what he did for us. Wonder Kid, just epic. Really glad I got him. I've been chasing him all last year. Pedro Perez, one of the free transfers I organised to come in from Sporting. 2-star current ability, 4-star potential ability, centre back. He's actually he's played a lot of pre-season at the moment because he can provide decent cover at right back. So we've got Godwin and Smith at right back, but Perez can play a decent amount at the right back. He's currently operating at a Sky Bet Championship level. But yeah, high work rate. Potential to be a Premier Division central defender. Shows a fairly ambitious nature. Good in the air. He's 6'1", so he's doing alright in that regard. Another player I got on a free was Giancarlo Partipillo. Italian under-20 capped striker, deep line forward. 3-star current ability, 5-star potential ability, Wonder Kid. On a free. Already valued at over 20 million. Good player. We need a striker. In he comes. Ronaldo Vieira. Brought from Sampdoria for 7.75 million. This was my director of football. But comes in as decent backup to... What's his name? Forgot his name now. Fane. Or Fane, whatever his name is. 3-star current ability, 4-star potential ability. English player. Capped at under 21 level. But he hasn't really done much with his career. He's had a okay time in Italy, but hopefully he can come back and reignite an international career. And then Iberi Eze comes in from SV Werder, who we bought him from for 14.5 million. Provides decent cover over here because we no longer have Cherky from Man City. Been trying to get him back. Man City won't have any of it. They want to charge me a bomb, and it's not going to happen. Good skill, ability to do the unexpected, versatility, good balance. Okay, he's poor at heading, he's fairly selfish, but yeah, it's a good buy really. He's already valued at 21.5 million. He's 26 years old, English player. So that's pretty good. I don't have any more players lined up apart from these three. Oh, that's a trial. But I'm looking to get Billy McGregor from Liverpool as a backup right winger. Great pace, good crossing, first touch, passing, off the ball. 20 years old, pretty darn good. So he's hopefully coming in on loan from Liverpool. Got a left winger coming in from Chelsea, hopefully, to provide backup. Again, good pace, off the ball, crossing. But again, he'll play as backup. And then Samuel Andrioli, under 21's Italian right back. Can play left back as well, but again, just to provide cover, might as well bring these players in on loan because trying to buy them, they'll just want me to pay through the nose, and it's just I've only got just over 10 million, just under 11 million, sorry, in the transfer budget, so it's not really worth pushing the boat out too much. Our overall balance is only 23 million for the club, so I don't want to have to push that too much. In regards to finances and loans, it's only 3 million in the transfer debt, so we're doing all right there. We do have a net debt 33 million, which we're paying back 3.7, payable per month 500k, so meh, it's what it is. We are a rich club, we're doing well on financial fair play, But that is the team. Once those 3 come in, I won't be doing any more transfers. And yeah, this will be the team that goes into the first game of the season. So what I'll do is the next game will be against next game you'll see will be against Sheffield United at home and Leeds away in the next episode. Thank you very much for joining me. If anything does change, I'll update you in the next episode. Thank you.